Hello everybody, and welcome back to the last Paz Swagger VOD review of Overwatch 1, I think. Right now, this VOD is currently being streamed, so if you do want to see stuff in the future for Overwatch 2, which I'm definitely going to do, make sure you go follow the Twitch down in the description, and yada yada yada, something. But, Magia, I'm pretty sure everyone already knows you, that's a regular, but for those that might be clicking this video and might be new, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Real trap shit.
What's up? My name is Magi. I play for Amarillo College Esports. I'm a 3475 player. I'm hard stuck because of my teammates. And only my teammates. Yeah. And this is not me. This is DZK, the old balancer for Apex Legends.
Actually?
No.
I am streaming in Discord, so you can see me, right? You can see the shit in Discord?
Yeah, I can see your
cool.
little epic thing.
Alright, so, here's what we're going to start off first. Everyone that knows my Ana reviews, we always talk about positioning and how Nano works. So, on this team, give me 2 Nano targets that are decent.
Monkey.
Alright, that's number 1. Everyone knows that one. Now, what's another one that's good?
Possibly Ashe wouldn't be too bad. Maybe Baptiste to keep him alive, or maybe to dish out damage if the Zarya is high charge. Torbjorn isn't too bad, but not.
Okay. Why would you Nano Zarya when she's max charge?
In case she's the last tank left and she needs more help.
That could be one situation where Zarya just wins. What else can Nano be used for?
What do you mean, like in general, or just
in this situation, or in general? What can Nano be do? What does Nano amplify?
Damage, health,
and what does damage get you?
Wins.
That's true. What else?
Ult.
Yes! As an ultimate catalyst, because you get it every freaking fight at this point, alright? So, like, that's another thing. In this situation, you might not do that, though. It would be a niche situation, because probably you're just going to allocate the Nano to the Winston, considering the fact you're playing double bubble. Cool, great, sick, nasty, awesome. I want to talk about a few more things. You don't have a Brig, so that makes you a little bit more susceptible to dying. The other thing here, though, that makes this weird is because you have a BAP, either one of the supports should probably be a lot more aggressive with their damage instead of healing, because if both of you guys heal, it's not going to get a whole lot of value, like the maximum value out of each shot. So typically, the Ana is the one that's going to be aggressive. See, I don't know if that's really the case here, because you have to get your Nano, because that's kind of the whole point of the comp, so maybe the BAP wants to play more aggressive with damage. But because it's ladder and the BAP is probably just going to heal anyways, make sure you're looking at the BAP to see if he's doing more damage or if he's doing more healing, and then adapt off of that. Just make sure that you're charging Nano, because that's like the most important thing. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The Baptiste and Ana duo, the Ana is typically more aggressive because she has anti-nade and she has more offensive capabilities, but Baptiste in this situation is kind of a little bit more, he doesn't fit in the comp. He should just kind of play for whatever. So, okay, against the Reinhardt, we always talk about positioning. Because I want to keep this short and we have people in chat today, we've talked about this like in the past 3 VOD videos. Also, yes, with the follow, sorry, I appreciate the follow, I completely forgot. If we do want to talk about Ana positioning, when you're playing against a Rein, that's when it's okay to play a little farther back from your team. You don't want to play in like, I don't know, Nam. This is in Mexico. You want to make sure you're still playing in Mexico because it's Dorado. Don't want to be playing in Nam or Nepal, wherever, across the entire world. But you also don't want to play so close like you're playing against a dive that you're going to get cleaved by this Reinhardt. So, does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool. We're going to get into this. Main thing again in double bubble is to get Nano fast, to look for aggressive anti-nades, and that's pretty much all you need to do, while also making sure you're not getting TP'd on by the Symmetra. If you do get TP'd on, you might as well just play for a suicide nade to drop to high ground. Let's see how you play it. Again, any questions, just let me know. So they don't do the TP strat the way that it should be played, so that's good. Alright, it's a good pick off the rip. Right here in this downtime, immediately something that's going to help you out is realizing what the macro part of your composition is, because right here I could tell you, lol, just do more damage, and look at the damage down here, but what's easier is to realize that you have a Baptiste and you should be doing damage. Yeah. So, in this situation, while you're just like sitting here doing nothing, I understand you're trying to look for a Tracer, but Tracer's footsteps on a, like, it doesn't make sense, but Tracer's Tracer's steps, her footsteps are very loud. So you don't really need to only be looking at these lanes, to be honest. And you really should just be looking to just poke and get nano as fast as possible in any situation. So right here, my nitpick here is that you should be doing damage to at least shield or looking for an anti-nade opportunity. Why shouldn't Vap do the damage? He has Immortality Field and Regen Burst, and that just makes him better at trying to just heal his team. He does better healing as well. It's AoE heals, so he just does overall better. Well, Ana can hit antis. So you do hit the anti there, but like right here, this whole time you should be really looking to just be doing damage. Because you probably could be like 30-40% to ult, and that would have been fine. Right there, you didn't need to use nade on yourself. And yeah, Pat, okay, I'm only picking on you because I know, like, you're a homie and I've been talking to you for like a year now. Yeah, Pat, it's not that big a deal, bro. I should have just used it. That, honestly, like, you just gave them 10 seconds to win the fight and push the cart. Because look how easy an anti on this backline would be, and then the Winston jumps on that and you win. You can't be nading yourself there. You gotta trust your BAP. And overall right here, you need to be looking for more damage. Because now they teleport on you top. You use the sleep a little aggressively there. Honestly, the sleep could have been a little bit more accurate, whatever. Yep, and now you're just throwing nades and it's back. So,
yeah.
Alright, next fight. Question from chat, should I try to learn Ana on console? I played Ana on console and I made it work. Just don't make your sensitivity too high. You don't really need to. Okay, you actually just die really late here? I don't really know what happened here, but I don't have the time to really get back. Yep, healing Winston is fine. I wouldn't take that aggressive of a rotation because the Rhine is right here. I think I would just trust that the Winston is in no danger because, well, let's think about this. He really, realistically has no threat. They don't have a Tracer, Genji, or anything that's going to catch up to him. The moment he clears this little high ground here and drops, he's safe. You can take the time to go back here. And quite frankly, that's better for you because then you can also take this high ground here instead of playing on the ground. Because you really should be taking yourself away from the line of scrimmage. So, you probably die. Well, to be honest, you probably don't die for this, but you will die when you're playing against good players. Because that's just like a clear misplay. And now you don't have good positioning, which is right here, which is, look again, free nade. Always set yourself up to be aggressive with your nades and damage. Because you haven't even gotten nano yet, and it's a minute 10 in the game. That's concerning. Again, that's just like... This whole thing is just like, my guy, there's a Rhine here. You could have played this better from the start. I'm not even going to talk about the mistakes that led up to this. It was just bad rotation from the start. Cool, you're I thought you were trying to heal that Rhine. I thought you were trying to heal the Rhine. I was like, what the why is the Rhine up here already and Winston's not? But okay. I don't think you needed to drop high ground there just yet. I think what you needed to do was just stay in here until your Winston jumps. To be honest. I just did a Gary V face. Oh god. You didn't see it. I was just like, man, just like, fuck your parents, man. Like, garage sales? Value? That was really good. But yeah, I think holding in the stairs here is better. Because then the moment that your monkey jumps up, you can be aggressive with them. Unless they're like, they have a speed boost that's going to walk immediately on you. Or they, even then, you have to understand the whole like thing with this composition. You can dive them in rotation then. And then look what happens. If they speed down on you here, your monkey just jumps up here. And then what are they gonna do? Well, you don't have nano now, but if he just jumps on the high ground here, you surround them, and then it's just really bad news for them because then he has primal. So right there, again, positioning kind of thing. You can be more aggressive. You don't have to be scared, and it's gonna suck the first few times you try it, but then once you get good at it, you'll win more games because of it. Because now look, he's on high ground and he's gonna die. Well, okay, he doesn't die, but now that he's primaling. Probably what's going to happen is the Rhine's going to have to kite his shield backwards and try to like help his team, in which you then have a free anti-nade opportunity, and then you carry the game. So, Ana is like, you either carry or you don't. She's a pub stomp character. That's why she's a terrible character in metas, in terms of high-level team play, because she's so volatile. But I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, let me know. That was a good nade. I just think it could have been better, given the fact that you could have played that better from a better position. Because now, like, so many people are low on high ground, and you're just stuck here. You don't want to be here. It's very unsafe. I don't know why he didn't nade that the whole time. You could have just naded them in the rotation, but again, I think the main problem here is that you're not on high ground. I want you to focus on being aggressive with your positioning. Also, your sensitivity just looks so slow.
Dude,
but like that's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's just you're very methodical with your aim. It's like very, very methodical. Okay, yep. This is better now that you're on high ground. We're gonna look at why. That should never have hit, but you know, yeah. I'll give it to you. Yeah, scoping against a Hanzo isn't smart, but just mechanics diff, I guess. Again, didn't need to drop high ground. You can trust yourself in those close range tools. Don't scope against a Hanzo.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, your mechanics, though, are so much better than me and some people in GM when you set yourself up. You just have to set yourself up. Okay, good sleep. Again, another moment. Stop. Stop. Limit
I just
test.
don't trust.
XQC impersonation. Here's the thing. Where's your monkey? Where is your monkey? Is he dead? Okay, he's dead. I don't know. I just think you keep the high ground. There's no need. There's no need. Like, dude, like, fuck them. Like, fuck your parents, man. Like, you don't need to drop here. Because now you're gonna lose, because now it's just... You also, like the tunnel vision on the healing thing here when there's, like, people in main that are kind of shooting you. Like, don't walk in a straight line challenge. But that's not the main thing I want to look at. Okay, that was a good answer. Your aim's not bad, so I don't really have to tell you to do that. She's just standing still. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, you gotta break bubbles. Again, the whole thing right here is, homie, don't take in high ground. Don't take in high ground right now. I want to see like how good your sleeps would be if they actually had movement. Because they're just walking in straight lines and standing still, my guy. Like, this is unreal.
I never claimed they were insane or anything. Yeah.
Nade yourself. Also, play closer to your team if you think they're going to have a soldier flanking on you. But that way, typically you're going to have someone see that, or you're going to see them already walking down main. So those are like your checklists. Are they walking down main? That's pretty much it. Are they walking down main? If they're not, then they're probably going for something up here. So play here. Yeah, your strafing is near to none, but I think the more important thing is just high ground. Everyone's saying that in chat. The whole lobby, DWD, holding that shit in. That's funny. Again, the first thing is you take one of these high grounds. Probably this one because you got to pick, and that's something you should do. Not taking main. I honestly think I'm just gonna be saying this the whole time. And correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like this is something that's just gonna keep happening. You also don't need to take this far of a pathing. If you made a mistake and you're already here, just take the fight down here. Tell your team. But that still, the first step should be taking some form of high ground. Right here is not clearing angles before you peek and just looking, ooh, critical. I have to keep them alive. Making sure when you make bad plays that you at least see to make sure that you can make that bad play. I don't, that's a really bad tip, but it's like right here, you're just like, ooh, crit through wall. Let me just crosshair place. It's like, dude, it's a teammate. You're not going to miss that shot. You're Magia Miles. You don't miss. Right here, maybe you need to invest in more keyboards.
I don't play with a keyboard.
Yeah. You play with,
I use my steering wheel.
Yeah. Dude, I could see that happening, actually. You play with a Mario Kart steering wheel?
No, the fucking freaking Logitech, you know.
I don't get demonetized if it's midway through the video. That's why I can say that. It's only in the intro.
Dude, hit a shot challenge. You're so bad.
Dude, your aim is your best parts. Your positioning and you're setting yourself up to play the macro is not good, man. It's not. I'm like right now. This is bad. It seems so small, and to be quite honest, it is a really small mistake. But like, my guy, you can't even set yourself up to use your mechanics if you don't play right. Like, you're just like, oh, fuck the enemy team, I'm walking main. I'm just gonna play main, I don't need high ground. Ah, shit. I'm just gonna heal my team. Oh, they're not taking damage. Well, now what am I supposed to do? Oh, you're supposed to do damage, so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you're smart. You're smart. You take hard courses in college and make it work. So I mean, like, it's not like you're not capable of learning this stuff. I'm a business major and can learn this shit. So I mean, it's doable. Right here, playing closer to your team, that's fine. I still would say, team, why are we not taking high ground? Let's take the high ground here. I honestly think taking high ground is more important than playing with your Ryan because you can always drop from high ground. Thing is, you did this a little too late, and now your team's dying. So yeah, you just should have been a little bit more aggressive there the whole time. Because if you're over here, you hide here, nade backline, drop with team, there you go. But now they have high ground, and yeah. Yeah, your movement definitely needs some work in terms of playing around cover. This guy's 3,500. Well, 3,475. To be honest, I think Ana, you said Ana's one of your weaker characters. Mm-hmm. I would say this is Diamond Ana gameplay. It's one of the people that's like really good at aiming, but there's one really like, it seems like a small mistake that's just killing them. Every time. And then you lose because of that. Cool. Do you have any questions?
I think it'll be better shown on Zen, so I'm just gonna wait a minute before asking.
Okay, so, bro, this guy's aim is, yeah, his aim is good. He also owns like 20 different mice. He should make YouTube content, but he keeps saying no. Please make YouTube content, Magia, man. Please, man.
Not until I'm GM.
You don't need GM to say, yo, I use this mouse, and then this is how it feels. You have the credentials because your aim is good. People in chat are literally saying, dude, gaming mouse tier list. You guys are just giving him free ideas. If you don't take this and run with it, we're gonna have problems, Magia.
Bro, I'm sitting down right now. I can't.
Okay, dude. Paz is a free content generator. No, chat. You guys are the ones telling him the content that you want to see.
No,
so,
you're just reading what you want to read. He said Paz chat is free content generator.
He says, bro, make a YouTube, I'll sub. Dude. Okay, after this VOD, you're making a YouTube and you're putting it in there. I don't even care if you don't use it, but you're going to. And it's going to work out. And you're going to learn. And you're going to be big YouTuber just like me one day. We're going to be big YouTubers together. We're going to have a whole monopoly. It's going to be great. And then we're going to make a housing shortage and say, oh, no, we're not going to do that. We're not like that. Not at the Paz Nation. Anyways.
What's that?
Anyways, guys, I don't even know how this shit works.
Oh, okay. Here's what I want to have. Okay. I have cool mechanics, right? Let's say
yes,
above average at least. Okay.
I wouldn't say they're like godly. I've definitely seen better, but they're not bad. They're not holding you back. Move on.
Okay, so I keep hearing this term. Oh, activate yourself. Make sure, like, put yourself in a place where you can.
Hi, Astro.
Right.
Yes.
But I feel like I'm in this constant flux in my games, where I can put my I set myself up for high ground, right? Hanzo arrow dead. Restart. Go again.
That's because you're playing the high ground wrong.
Okay. How do I play it right then?
Okay, let's go back to second point. Okay. You don't always... Here's the thing. You need to understand how the composition works and how the engagement's going to work and understanding... you know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Hold up. Another streamer watched the GM video? Dude, link the reaction, hello? Did he flame me? Awesome. Okay, anyways, here's the thing. Let's look at this high ground here, alright? When you're playing Ana, typically you have a monkey, okay? You have a monkey. Yep. So... you're going to be taking engaged... like, he's not just gonna die. Because he has a jump. Like, he really shouldn't just die. Especially if you have to play in a way that's going to... like, here's the thing. If you are forced to play safe, that means there's resources on you, hence the Hanzo shooting at you, that aren't going to be shooting at the monkey. So, like, all you need to do is just live. Here's the thing, right? When something pressures you on high grounds, your problem is... okay, let me redraw those arrows because my camera's blocked. If something's pressuring you on high ground,
Yes.
You don't always need to drop. Because here's the thing. In a coordinated team environment, most of the time, the threat they're putting on you is enough to force you off. It's usually a D.Va and Monkey. You go for an anti-nade and you drop.
Yeah.
Right here, you're going a little bit too early, to be quite honest. You could still look for that anti-nade, and then you can drop. In this situation, it's just like, oh, Sim TP'd on high ground with just her. I'm scared, I'm dropping. Here's the thing. You have to understand, if you have nade, you effectively have 300 health, and they only have 140 if they're a squishy. So, like, the duel is in your favor. A lot of people don't think that, but it's true. The Ana is probably going to win most duels if she has both CDs, if she's not trolling. And I tend to troll a lot, so I die a lot, but I didn't want to tell you that secret, okay, chat? But, you also have Sleep Dart, which you're hitting your Sleep Darts. Like, you have to trust in yourself. You see me, I don't know if you were watching, but like, Busan, I was in a terrible spot, I had to make a play, and I got a 3K. I shouldn't have gotten it, but you have to trust yourself sometimes too. So like, here's the thing. You sitting in this staircase, it's not, oh, let's reset this actually, let's trash all this. You sitting in the staircase in here, while the Winston's sitting here, like you can see through walls, he's not taking damage. He's gonna jump up here. The moment he does, the Hanzo's not just gonna get to shoot at you. And if he does, I mean, like, if you die, whatever, at least you traded. And then you can play out here and, you know, you kill.
This is a certified hood classic.
Same with the Prime, I appreciate it. Let's keep moving. Like, does that make sense?
Yes.
So, like, do you know Ilios Lighthouse?
Yeah.
So, like, a common thing there that a lot of Anas do is they peek before the fight actually started, and then the enemies jump on her, and then she dies. The right way to play that, actually, is to have your Winston take cage, and you're just sitting on that high ground staircase out of anyone's LOS. And then the moment that the Winston's like, okay, I'm gonna start taking a fight, or in ladder, you see that the Winston's gonna try to start taking a fight, that's when you reveal yourself on high ground. Because now the whole team has a lot harder of a time investing cooldowns on you. So, like, you just have to play... You have to, you have to play not as scared. I'm just gonna write scared. You have to trust yourself on that high ground that you're going to make the right play. Because right now, you just seem scared. I'm going to be honest. You seem scared. You don't need to be scared. And then 2, it's just, I don't know, think. Think about what your team comp's trying to do. Now, here's the thing. If your Reinhardt is walking down main, and, like, your team's all, and he's starting to take damage, like, here's the thing. High ground here, high ground probably isn't even the best for you. And you honestly shouldn't even be playing on it either. You should just be stacked with your team. So that stops you there. And if you're playing spam, well, they're probably just going to be taking high ground out anyways, because if they're playing spam down here, you're just losing the fight. I don't know if that even made sense for you. The other thing that's going to help you with not dying to Hanzo logs is, God, dude, practice movement, please. Like, go into death matches and just play Ana, or play supports, and just practice movement. Because your aim is really good, but your movement, like, you'll be walking in straight lines. You'll be not even clearing the high ground before you walk out. You'll just be like, oh shit, my Winston's here. Let me just, like, walk out here. Like, I think the movement might even be the reason why you're getting killed and locked. And the other thing is, just because you're on high ground does not mean you're safe. This high ground is not always safe. We saw that with the soldier that was walking left. You always have to be asking, you have to be tabbing. Okay, they have soldier, they have Hanzo, one of Ashe, Cassidy, any number of those people could flank. If they're playing Rhine, and their DPS are not going through this graveyard, or walking down main, we have to cross things off the list. Okay, they might be flanking. That's the one thing I have to look for. If they do, I have to make sure I can either get to here, or I can get to here. And against what they have a Rhine, so you don't have to be scared of the monkey, or, well, chat, it's up here is where that arrow. You don't have to be scared about playing on this arrow over here. You don't have to be scared on playing the high ground, because there's not going to be a monkey jumping you, and you also have your whole team there. Here's the thing. Every high ground's different, and that question is so situational, but I hope by looking at this one situation and trying to understand the thought process behind it, it makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, this position is strong if the fight's going on down here, but if they're rotating, like, that's not as good anymore. You have to play here. But this is not as good if they're all coming down main with Monkey, because they can do, or this here is not as good if they can just jump you and Monkey.
Yeah.
So you have to think, if Hanzo's just logging you off high ground, you don't have a diva, yeah, you're gonna have to drop, or maybe there's a different thing that you should be looking for, like, hey, maybe they're gonna jump on high ground after, and then that's my opening.
Okay.
There's always different situations, but given the situations we just watched, I would say maybe one of those situations was, okay, Hanzo forced you off high ground.
Okay.
All right, let's read chat. Okay, streamer took something from it. Cool. If you can actually give me the VOD in chat. Oh shit. Okay. This, to be honest, cool. That's because Pazvid's goated was an epic play. All right, PogChamp. I was Diamond 3.1 peak Zarya main. Don't be fooled. It was during Goats. I'm not actually good. Hey, Goats, sorry, it was hard. I play support now because Tank is resident sleeper. I like Tank every now and then. I was wondering if Lucio is good for climbing. I wouldn't say he's good for climbing, but I think if you enjoy Lucio, as so long as you enjoy the characters you're playing, you're going to want to put more work into the character, and therefore you're going to get better at the character. The other thing that you have to understand is that Overwatch 2 is over the horizon, so you might want to look into some of what's going on there and make sure you can actually adapt. I think the whole climb thing, I think what we're going to do on the channel now is look, now that we finished that How to Get GM guide, because comp is still there, we're going to look about how to adapt as a support player and how to understand what has changed. So in terms of climbing, I think Brig's good when you get higher levels, but any flex support is going to be better for climbing generally. But Magi, are we good to go, or do you have other questions?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, let's keep going here. Zenyatta is much more on that damage spectrum, but with a Moira, I'm not in love with it. But honestly, I'm not against it. I think actually this is kind of good because you don't want to play Brig. I mean, Mercy would be better, I think. But Zen is fine. Something that you want to make sure that you're not doing is playing in the open and playing around corners. You want to play around corners, not in the open. That's what I meant. I messed up my words. So, okay, should Zen ever be on carts? No! No, he should not. And I don't care if the cart's not pushing. Do not be pushing P on Zen unless the fight's going on there and you have Rally and Brig. That's like the one situation I can think of off the top of my head. Make sure that you are not playing here. Make sure you're setting yourself up. Maybe that's rotating all the way around here so that you can walk here with your Moira or your Diva and letting your Diva know that. Maybe that's just as simple as sitting here because people don't know how to play ball Diva in ranked. They just don't. Maybe it's just sitting here, charging for a 5 orb, wide swinging, killing the soldier. You just carried the fight. And yeah, chat, I get it. Dude, I get yelled at all the time for not fucking pushing cart. I don't give a shit anymore, okay? I don't care. I don't care. Stay diamond, play on cart, and then we climb, okay? That's just how you play. There's a reason why people are hating support players. It's because they've been yelled at, and then they just yell at them more. Just like, don't listen to them. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, you should die here, right?
You'd never catch me dying.
And here's the thing.
Too clean.
My team's trolling. You're trolling harder than them. You could have been on high ground this whole time, making it so the soldier didn't have free reign, even though your Diva should have been doing that. But I shouldn't say those things around you, because you're going to start, you know.
I would never. You'd never catch me baby raging. On main? That's...
Dude, this is like that one meme with the dude pointing at the whiteboard and it's like all the dot, 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 dot. Magia playing Zen. It's been half a minute and he hasn't gotten any damage. I'm just trolling, bro. You're just waiting for your team to come back. Alright, this is good. Why don't you do this first fight? That's just my question.
Monkey brain go-kart.
Yep, healing orb on the Diva. That's perfectly fine because you don't have a Brig. And she's taking damage. That's your person you're playing with. No, not in love with that angle. Cool. I like your rotation. You should have 5 orb there. Yeah, backstun Zen would be nice. You could have killed 2 people.
Yeah, my Zen aim is not very good.
That's fine. The problem is here is that, again, you missed all those shots and then you thought you needed to go all the way back here to reload when in reality you just kind of need to play here to reload, and then you need to play aggressive to get Trank again. Right here is just not doing enough damage in rotations, not 5 orbing enough. And like Zen aim, it would help with that. It would really help with that. You know, I can't even make fun of you because I do the same shit on stream. So like, it happens.
Yeah, but you're getting content. I'm not getting content. I'm just getting rolled.
Sag.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, like right here, just yep, click and show. It's fine. Right orbit, that was good. Okay, they beat it and they visor. If you see teammates going in here, that's a problem. Right there. Just play cover until the shit's done. Like, here's the thing. If you're ever sitting in the open as Zen and you're not actively rotating or looking to get a pick, you're doing something wrong. Because if you're just gonna loom here, you should probably just be looking to 5 orb on a corner anyways. Just charge up here, bam. Charge up here, bam. There's really no reason, especially as Zen. Rotating orb, yep. Discord, yep.
The shot challenge, yep.
I can't really coach that, it's fine.
No.
Yep, but now you're walking in, that's good. Dude, like, what's the better option here? I want to see if you're learning.
Go right side and get like an aggressive angle a little early. Because they're not going to be able to touch, and then I could go high ground.
Here.
Yeah.
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 You know the answer. Well, just do it. Like, I'm going to tell you straight up. They're going to have high ground. You're not. You're going to get walked on by the Reinhardt, and you're going to have to use Trank. This situation right here, you're like, man, I'm dying to Hanzo's a lot, but you're like playing in the open, and if you start shooting at you, you can't even realistically get there fast enough. He'd storm arrow you. So make sure if you're going to take duels like that, that you're at least playing around the cover.
Yeah. Just bad position led me here to like not be able to do enough for the team.
Yeah.
So
You just need to rotate up here.
Yeah.
It seems so small, but it literally will carry games for you. Like, your team's gonna carry you, it seems. No, they're just gonna die because they don't have any damage to warrant them playing against a brawl up there. Yeah, this is just horrible positioning. It's tough. To the point where 2x speeding is like fine because we're not gonna learn anything from this. Yep, and like because you didn't do this, now you're playing card against a brawl.
Yeah.
I know they have Sig, but like you're playing card against a brawl, my guy. Like, one, this could be fixed by just thinking and like thinking about comps and where you'd want to play. The other thing is just better, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, and then you die. You didn't even use Trank.
Yeah, I thought the fight was already over. I don't know, I struggle with my Tranks a little bit because I'm a little too afraid to use them, I think. I don't know.
It's a little bit of an early Trank, but that's a nitpick. High ground diff. And you also heard his footsteps, it just like didn't rotate. And now you're on Lucio.
Okay.
What's up?
One second. I gotta something real quick.
Okay.
Shouldn't take more than 5 minutes.
Alright, chat. So, my coaching today, this is the one VOD I'm doing because I promised Magia I would do it. So that's the reason why we're doing this today. I'm probably not going to be streaming after this because I'm going to be coaching, or not coaching, hanging out with friends. Yeah. That's about it. But yeah, sorry. Again, thanks everyone that's in chat today. Streaming Overwatch can be hard sometimes, especially when I'm playing ranked. But I'm hoping with Overwatch 2 that it's not so bad. Starting next week, we're going to be doing a lot of pugs. So make sure you guys are actually in the Discord and stuff for that, because we're going to be doing a lot of Overwatch 2 pugs. I want to have fun with the community. And I might be streaming scrims next week as well. Also, make sure that you follow my TikTok. whatever it is on TikTok, or my YouTube, or my Instagram, because I'm going to start putting out set nades every single day. I haven't told anyone about this yet on YouTube. I haven't even made a community post yet, but I'm going to do a set nade a day series and see how it works. Because that's something that I definitely want to do. And to be honest, I'm probably just going to leave this in the YouTube video because this is a good segment to talk about things. Definitely going to be having a set nade a day thing, so keep in tune or keep tuned, whatever it is. Make sure you're staying updated because I'm going to try to make that happen. So Tuesday's video, actually, here's what's going to happen. This video is going to go out on Monday, everyone that's talking in chat. Tuesday is going to be a record day for me. Or I might stream, but I need to record at some point that day. I might do a 2-hour pug stream, and then I need to record set nades. Because I need to get, like, all of that shit done. And it's going to be a lot of work. Which means Monday's also going to be a recording day. Next week's going to be content hell for me, but I can't wait. Also, next Saturday, the 2nd of July, we're going to do the PAS Community Clash, so make sure you guys are looking out for that. If you haven't already, join the Discord and make up your LFT. It's under the Coaching Community Clash, where anyone that's below 3250 and below, also 3500, we urge everyone to apply. So just make sure that everyone applies so that we can get you guys into some scrim settings. I can't really tell you guys exactly what's going on yet in terms of like how it's going to work differently than the ones we've done in the past. But that's also something to be looking out for because it's fun for a weekly tournament of 2 teams between me and Kurovi. If you guys know Kurovi, you probably do because if you're in this chat, you probably watch all my videos. So yeah, you probably know who Kurovi is. What's up? What's up?
I'm back. Okay.
Actually, Hype was just learning a set nades. One a day is doable. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're going to be doing set nade videos, like the full videos for maps. But I'm also going to dissect it into just like 30-second TikToks every day. I think it would be good. I can edit. Here's the thing. I can edit all of those as little clips and then just put them all together in a set nade video so that the work isn't so long. Isn't so much. So I'm probably going to actually script that stuff out over the weekend. But okay, are we good to keep going? I don't think there's too much more in this VOD. Is there?
No, not too much more, but yeah.
But let's keep it going. Lucio.
Just a touch.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm trying to say is my Lucio is like... I don't think you're realistically going to be playing a lot of Lucio. Okay, so you're switching.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't switch when the fight is happening. I'd be switching... like
after.
I would just be switching the moment you realize that it's over.
Okay.
I think it's a very good idea, no. I think it's very good. It reduces editing times and everyone gets the content more, so... Right here, high grounds. High grounds. High grounds. High ground. I want the high ground. Why are you not taking the high ground? You get no value up here.
Yeah.
When Paz puts on the 2x speed, you know something's wrong. Wow, you start taking high ground and you're gonna start winning this game. Isn't that fucking crazy? You force him off high ground. And now the fight looks a whole lot better. It was so easy to hit that 5 orb on Zen, right? Like, dude, you're like... Here's the thing. I ran into this trap too. It's the whole thing of like, okay, like now your team's trolling, but if you do that every fight, eventually they're not going to. But like, you get in this trap, this mindset that like, you make it harder on yourself to do things. Because it makes you seem like a better player when, yeah, dude, I don't need to set myself up. I'm Magic freaking Miles, dude. Like, I'm in this shit, bro. But then, like, stuff like this happens, and it makes it so... Yeah. It's just tough. You gotta limit test. Not necessarily even limit test. You just gotta test yourself to take that high ground. Because it's not really limit testing, because you should be able to do it. And then, yeah. That was unlucky. And I think this is just GG's.
Yeah.
That's just a GG's.
Common L.
L plus ratio.
Real.
Real and true. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you. This goes for both characters. Hold up, let me turn my music back on because it's not on and it makes me cry. Makes me cry, makes me not happy. Makes me weep, makes me not happy.
Call this the sorrow go round.
Yeah, call this the sorry go round. Makes me weep, makes me sad. Makes me unhappy.
That doesn't work as good as the merry-go-round, I'll be honest.
Okay. First thing, value.
Yeah.
Not positioning. Value, because positioning would be memorization. Value is understanding. Think about, and do you have paper?
I have a notepad.
This is what I want you to do. You can take that notepad down, but whenever you can get a piece of paper, you need to write this down on a piece of paper. Okay. It's a requirement. But so long as you have it somewhere, just make sure you have it. It's the most important step. Don't skip out on it. Okay. Value. Understanding how your character gets value in a given situation. You're smart, Magia. You told me all the answers. I didn't really need to pick them out too much. Other VOD reviews, I have to pick it out of people. You understand what you're talking about. You just need to use your brain. If it takes a little longer and you lose some games because you troll a little bit, that's fine. But eventually you're going to learn and you're going to rank up. Kurovi started thinking and he went from being a plat player to a masters player. Yeah, he peaked GM. He's a masters player. But he's staying there consistently. And that's something huge. That's an 1,000 SR difference. When you start thinking, you start learning. It might suck at the start. You might go down to 2,800 at the start like Kurovi did. But then you shoot right back up once you finally get the concept. You reset your mental and you get right back into it. It's that simple. I don't think I need to write too much more below this point. The other thing I'm going to say is just movement. Just understanding how to play around cover and stuff is what this is really referring to. And understanding that the whole idea of like, okay, my monkey is going to jump up. I can just sit here and then when the moment he jumps up, I move in. We win the game. Easy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The last thing I'm going to say, your aim is not bad on Ana. I would just look into Zen. Maybe Zen Vaxta. It doesn't have to be long. Like 10 minutes a day would do wonders. I typically do 10 minutes a day when I'm scrimming now. Unless it's like a hard Zen meta and I'm like 30 minutes of Zen. But like, I think practicing Zen, I hate to say this, he's not going anywhere. He's been here for about a year. And he's going to continue to be very good in Overwatch 2. Because now he has 225 HP. And now he also has Zen Kick. So, There you go. He's not going anywhere. You need to practice Zen. This goes for everyone in chat and everyone that's going to watch this video for to this point. You need to make sure you're practicing Zen because Ana's not the vibe anymore. I can just already tell you that. It's going to be Bap Zen, Zen Break. Like, Ana's just not good anymore compared to Zen.
Baptiste.
Honest played Paz chest. It's a new guys. Can I get some Paz chests in the chat? Paz swag chests. Anyways, do you have any questions about this?
No, not really. It makes sense. Just like brain needs to work more.
And take a step back, and when you are feeling like you're locked in, go for it. Okay. So. I already pretty much did all the outro stuff before he came back. So if you're still watching at this point, I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, which I heavily doubt that you're not subscribed, but hey, if you're not subscribed, make sure you give me the sub, bro. Overwatch is coming out tomorrow. Overwatch 2 is coming out tomorrow when this video gets released. When this video gets released on Monday. I mean, make sure you're looking for those set need videos. But until next time, I've got to peace out and Paz out. I'll see you in the next one.